And now for our daily coronavirus update. Israeli Health Ministry officials unveiling details surrounding the so-called Green Passport program for the benefit of vaccinated individuals. The Jewish state leading the world by a large margin in its coronavirus vaccinations drive, and now the Israeli Health Ministry is releasing details on its Green Passport plan, in which vaccinated Israelis are afforded certain benefits. Among them, exemption from having to quarantine when returning from abroad or after coming into contact with infected individuals. All Israelis will have to do is download the document from the Ministry of Health app or print it off of their website. But of course, citizens will only be eligible for the passport after receiving their second and final dose of the vaccine. And that's where issues arise. With over 1.2 million Israelis now having received their first shots, stock of the vaccine is running low. And in fact, reports allege that Israel's stock will likely run out completely by the weekend, with several hospitals and clinics having already stopped taking new appointments. So in light of the dwindling doses, Israeli authorities are already in negotiations with Pfizer to advance their next scheduled delivery from February to sometime this month. That said, many Israelis who have already received the first shot are now also being told that they may have to wait longer than expected to receive the second shot, assuming they'll receive them at all. The Health Ministry Deputy Director General suggesting that Israel seriously consider settling for just one dose per person for now, as the UK similarly announced. And this based on a new report suggesting an 80% efficacy after just one dose. Health experts are furious at the idea, however, arguing that in the midst of an outbreak, we cannot afford to experiment on people, and that anyway, giving one dose would be akin to giving none, as it's unknown how long immunity would last with just one dose. Plus, the same aforementioned report suggests that in fact the first dose may only be 52% effective, while the full 2 doses raises that number to 94%. Meanwhile, vaccinations aside, the Israeli COVID cabinet is set to discuss new measures today, including tightening lockdown restrictions. Hospital officials calling the latest outbreak the worst one yet, with COVID wards reopening across the country for the first time in months. And at least 6.6% of tests are now coming back positive, bringing the new active infections total to over 50,000 people, a quarter of whom are from the ultra-Orthodox communities. Nearly 800, meanwhile, are in serious condition, and the death toll has hit 3,433.